1931 Ford Model A Roadster pickup street rod. Here at Unique Specialty and Classics. Cool look in the matte orange. This is an all steel body, fender, and running board car also. 350 V8 power underneath the hood, and it does have a tri-power setup, or 3 deuces, I guess, if you will. We're going to start it up. Let's hear it run. Take a little closer look at that engine bay. First of all, let's take a peek at the headlights up front. You can see we have some nice chrome suspension components underneath. That is disc brakes up front, and we'll get into that more in just a bit. Take a look at the 31 grille. Nice looking headlight bucket on this. It appears the turn signal indicators are incorporated into the top of that headlight bucket. Good look. All right, still pictures, so you can see those underside components I was talking about. You're gonna see the car from every angle, and those still pictures can be seen at uniqueclassiccars.com. If you're watching this video on YouTube, click on the link down below the video in the description. That's gonna take you right to our website. And of course, you can call us 507-386-1726. Riding on spoked wheels, Ford center caps, beauty rings, Kumo radial tires. Technician did note tires are date coded 2017 in the front, 2023 in the rear. This tire's in good shape. Kind of a cool look in this Roadster pickup with that matte orange paint. I like it. Kind of a saddle or neutral natural interior, I guess, if you will. Bent seat belts intact. Good looking gauge cluster. We'll get around to the driver's side, start it up. Let's hear it run. Take a little closer look at that banjo steering wheel. All right, coming around to the rear of it, you can see snap off tonneau cover. That's just fabric. In the bed of this truck, there is a fuel cell and a battery. You're going to be able to see that in the still pictures also. Speaking of battery, if you were to slide this bench seat forward, behind it on this passenger side, there's a battery shutoff. So you're aware of that. In the still pictures, you're also going to get a good look at the underside from the rear here. You can see it has adjustable coilovers. It's where the exhaust dumps. You'll also get a good look at that pumpkin rear axle. Front disc rear drums. Technician also noted the brakes are 65% in the front, 80% in the rear. It brakes straight. It is a 12-volt system. Wheel cylinders were good. And actually, previous owner stated that it was a steel body, obviously, and it came out of Arizona and went to California, and that's where he had picked it up from. Once again, all those still pics, uniqueclassiccars.com. You can see the paint shows well. There's no major nicks, dings that I've seen on it. You may find an imperfection here or there, and it is a matte paint, so it's got a cool look to it, like I said. Take a little closer look at this interior. Door panels look good on both sides. Not noticing any rips, tears, holes in the seats or the seat. See, turn signal switch down here left of the column. I think we need to fire it up. Check out these gauges. Looks like VDO gauges. It's a good sounding rod. Let's listen. Pressure came up over here. That was a cold start. I wouldn't expect temp gauge to be up. You can see the tach was working. Speedo. Looks like fuel gauge is working up a little over 3/4, and a voltmeter. Like I said, it's got a nice sound to it. Yeah, check out the turn signal indicator. It's pretty cool. Top of that bucket. Same as the other side. Take a peek at these rear lights. I want to show you these. Those are down below the tailgate. And there is a third brake light up above. Slip around to the back so you can hear this run. Nice little rumble coming out of that small block. Something I do want to mention too is lots of times on the windshield on these posts you'll see The wind deflectors are kind of the wing windows. This has them, they're in a box, and I will send those along with the vehicle. So those will go along, we'll put them in the back. Just letting you know they're there if you'd want to install them. Previous owner just left it the way it is. All right, let me pause this a second. I'm gonna get this hood at least flipped open on one side so we take a little closer look at that engine bay. All right, there we go. Top of one of the hood panels open so you get a little better look at this. So there it is, the tri-power 3-deuce setup. It's like an Edelbrock intake manifold. Aluminum radiator, electric fan. Transmission fluid dipstick to check right there. Engine oil on this side. Smooth runner. Nice tidy engine bay. And all steel. 1931 Ford Model A Roadster pickup street rod. Call us 507-386-1726. UniqueClassicCars.com. And yes, we do consider trades. Financing is available. Of course, we can assist with transportation, and this vehicle may be eligible for an extended service contract. Consult with your sales associate when you call in or email.
Hey, it's George from Motorhood Podcast at Unique Classic Cars.
Hey, and this is Jeremy, and we're here to tell you where you can find our podcast. So first off, on all the Audible platforms, including Spotify, iHeart, etc., and also right here on the YouTube channel where you can find all of our episodes,
as well as the rest of our shenanigans.
A few other fun things that we'll do.
And when in doubt, gas it. Welcome to Motorhood.
Today we're driving a 1931 Ford street rod. Now this has no top. It is a Roadster with a pickup bed on it. Our gauges are working well. The volts are showing 14. The fuel gauge is showing almost full. The speedometer is working. The tachometer also working, and the water temperature is just coming up about a quarter of the way of the gauge. Oil pressure is showing 55 psi. Nice aftermarket steering wheel in this vehicle with finger grips on the back and wood on the front. Great looking orange paint. The interior, very nice. Saddle color. And a great rumble coming out the back. It's an automatic with a short shifter down on the floor. Turn signal indicator added to the column, and that is working. Be sure and check out all the pictures of this vehicle over at UniqueClassicCars.com.